Hey guys, what's up? So today I'm going to be doing a sketchbook tour. This is my 2020 to 2021 sketchbook. So let's get started. So the first page is just empty. For some reason, some teacher once told us to always leave like our first page blank. So now like I always have to leave it blank, if not like it bothers me. But it's blank. And then these first two spreads was just for like a school project, so we're just gonna ignore that. And that's just covering up some information. But this is kind of whenever I decided that I wanted to start my sketchbook and that, you know, I wanted to improve my drawings. So this was some of the style of drawing that I wanted to try to do, and it was just so that I can look back and see how much I improved. I remember hating this so much, and then this is kind of the style that I wanted to do. And this is actually by, she's an artist on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. Her name is Natalia Manesh. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but Natalia, I'll leave it over here so you can check her out because I'm really inspired by her art. And then this was just something that I did like for New Year's. I drew all of these. I was actually traveling, so you know, before the pandemic, and I was able to draw these drawings, and it was really cool. I was trying to, with the sketchbook, get better at drawing faces and bodies. I used to mainly only do realistic drawings using like the grid system and stuff like that, but that wasn't fun. So I wanted to just like have fun and be very free with this. And so this was some of the first drawings. Yeah, so obviously there's, you know, issues, but it's okay. We're trying to improve that. So this was one of the first drawings. I think this is with like marker, watercolor, or acrylic paint, I guess. And this is like colored pencil and watercolor. This is of a YouTuber, Ideal Jerkinson. I don't know if y'all know her, but it was just with Crayola colored pencils. Here in this page, I was just testing out this dip, or I don't know how it's called, I guess a dip pen that I bought, and I wanted to test it out. And then I saw this on Instagram, this practice, and I wanted to try it out. So that's what this is. And then these are some of like the full body sketches that I did. These were one of the first ones that I did, and I remember really liking these. Now that I look back, you know, there's some things that, you know, don't make sense, but I remember being like super proud of this one more specifically. And yeah. And then here are more faces that I drew. I will say everything is not drawn in order. Some things like I would draw and then later I would go back. So I remember drawing these first and then later drawing this and then later this. And I feel like you can tell like this one's way better than some of these right here. You know, yeah, I kind of like this. And at first, this was before I had my alcohol markers, so you can see these first pages, it's just like gray graphite pencil. So you know, you don't need any supplies to get started in art. You just need like a number 2 pencil that you use in school. You know, nothing fancy. This is Pinterest challenge because I basically just looked up like an outfit randomly on Pinterest and a random model and a random post and came up with this drawing. It's nothing crazy cool, but you know, it's that. Over here, I did like the Mona Lisa and this sort of like style, something like this, right? And I did 2 Mona Lisas. Over here, I did continuous line drawings because I thought I wanted to practice that. This one looks really bad. This one, I mean, it's okay. This was supposed to be Billie Eilish. I think the trophies look good. That looks not the best. But this little Nas one, I think that looked really good. It was drawn from just one line without picking up the pencil, so I'm gonna give that to myself. I think that looked pretty cool. Over here we have some more faces that I drew. I kind of like this style of the face right here and the hair right there. So you know, I was just experimenting with faces and stuff. Like I said, this was something new that I wanted to get into this year. So that's really cool. This is more like a self-portrait, more faces. Over here, more sketches. This was done with pen, and I'm just gonna tell you I hate it, so let's just flip the page because I don't like it. Over here, I did another like continuous line drawing of my room just for my bed, and I just drew what I was looking at. I was trying to practice here how to draw lips. And then this was when I first got my first set of alcohol markers. It was actually a skin tone set, so I only had this sort of skin tone colors and decided to use this pinky color for the outfit and this like brown color for the dress. And I remember really liking this so much, and I wanted to do more drawings similar to that. Over here, this drawing, I feel like the other ones are a bit better than these, but I was experimenting. I think this one is marker, and then I have a little bit of colored pencil, and then this one's acrylic paint actually, and then these don't have any colored pencil. Let's go on. So here I was looking up YouTube videos to learn better ways to draw bodies, and I was just trying different techniques using kind of more like geometric shapes, using like a skeleton. So this is just some experimenting, as we can see right here. I kind of liked this technique that I saw on an Instagram post, like doing like the circle right here and right here. I don't know, I thought that was simple, and I was practicing it here, as you can see. And I was using like a red colored pencil underneath, and then on top lining it with graphite pencil. And yeah, I remember really liking how this one came out. So this was just me practicing, and then like a guy body, and then more practice of lips. Over here, I was practicing more bodies, but I decided to color the hair with some highlighters, as you can see, just to add a little bit of color, because I didn't have that much color in the sketchbook right now. I just drew him, and I really liked the sketch. And then I have some more sketches right here. For some reason, I feel like she looks like Tana Monk. I don't know how to say her last name, but you know that Tana from YouTube. And more faces right here. And here I have more faces of the guys and another body practice. Over here, this is like one of my first colorful pieces in the sketchbook. Now that I look back, I can see a lot of like issues with proportions. I think the neck and the head are too big, the legs are a bit too short, but you kind of have to do something, experiment, and then you learn afterwards. So yeah. I also think the arms like are a little bit too short right here, but this was fun to do. I remember doing it and really liked coloring the dress in this drawing. Over here, it's just like a little bit sketches, and then I was trying to do like a logo design, because I'm like trying to be a graphic designer. I'm in school for that, so that doesn't really have to do with this. Over here are some sketches. This is my dog, and there's some female sketches. I don't know if you can see them that well on the camera, since they are drawn in like a light red colored pencil, but yeah. And then over here, this was the first drawings that I ever did using my colored alcohol markers, and I actually uploaded a video of me doing these drawings and trying out these colored pencils. There's actually a page right here. This is like the swatch pages, so if you want to see the video when I try out these markers, it'll be down in the description, so you can check it out. But these were my first drawings with alcohol markers. I was super excited. Over here, this was another drawing with my alcohol markers, and I was really excited. This is actually just with like Crayola colored pencils and highlighters, but it's just some cute little sketches. Have more sketches right here. I've drawn him multiple times in the sketchbook. I think this one's a little bit crooked, but I like this one. And there's some sketches right here that I never colored, but they're there. And then this sketch I never finished. There's like no eyes or anything inside, but that's okay. Over here, I was just experimenting drawing a random person I remember, and I thought she was looking like Cinderella, so I just added a dress and made her hair look like Cinderella. And then over here, I was just trying to make characters that I liked from cartoons. So basically, when I was young, there was this show that's called El Chavo del Ocho, and I really liked it a lot, and I wanted to make the characters into this style. Like, this character is like a guy, and I kind of just made him into like a girl. So this was me just experimenting with those characters and like redesigning them. And then over here, this is kind of like another version of Elsa, Princess and the Frog, I believe. I'm not sure. But just some random drawings. Over here, I tried following. Okay guys, so the camera shut off. I don't know where I was, but basically I did these hair drawings from a tutorial from Natalia, the girl that I said is inspiring me this style, because I think this style is just really fun, and I'm having so much fun like experimenting with it and all of that. Over here, I have some nose practices. I don't know, some practice on how to draw different types of noses. So they're just right here. Over here, I have some drawing. This is a YouTuber called Carla's Notes, and then I don't know if you can recognize this, but this is Bretman Rock. I think these two drawings are really fun. They're colorful. I used colored pencils on top of alcohol markers, so I've been really liking using that combination of those two mediums in the sketchbook. Here are some sketches. It's just, boring, whatever. Here are some more random sketches, we're just gonna go through these fast. Over here, this is like an Easter drawing. I remember I was really excited for this one, and then once I was coloring it, like the proportions were really wrong and I was so mad, and the forehead was so big, so I remember just adding these bangs to try and cover it up. So it was definitely a struggle, but you know, you have to work with things sometimes. Sometimes things don't turn out how you wanted them to. Over here is another drawing. I actually kind of like how this came out. I don't think it's bad. I have another drawing right here, and this is actually with just markers and colored pencils, but I also did a digital version, and I have a video of me working on this, so you can check that out. But these are more sketches. This is also a drawing that I did digitally, and this is also a drawing that I did digitally, so this is just kind of like a sketch. And these are some little drawings. I really like this. I was trying to work on doing these type of backgrounds, just really fun geometric backgrounds. So this reminded me of like a bubble gum, and I got that. And then this is kind of like brush marks. Funny how when you're drawing something, you can remember what you're doing. I remember I was watching Outer Banks when I was doing these. So it was whenever that show had just come out. And then I also remember writing the dates down for some of them. Like this was May 16, 2020, so like last year. There's some drawings right here, but you cannot see them because like the marker bled through. Right here, instead of doing like regular colors, like skin colors, I wanted to try doing these bright colors, so I used a lot of highlighters. But I remember I had so much fun with this, and I kind of animated the glasses, and I posted a picture of that on my Instagram. So if you want to see a lot of these drawings, you can check them out on my Instagram, which I'll leave down below. Here's some more drawings, a sketch. And by the way, over here I have like a lot of colored drawings because I decided to post on my Instagram every single day for a month. I think it was in July 2020. So these drawings are from then, and they're on my Instagram, just to challenge myself and to force myself to draw every day, you know. So then I have this that I did for the 4th of July. This cute little drawing that I was trying to experiment doing this type of design. I really like the raindrops. So that's kind of cool. But at this time I was just kind of trying to experiment with backgrounds. As you can see, I have like a lot of these little wavy lines and stuff. I don't really like this one. I think this one's not too bad. You know, a little messy right here, but that's okay. Over here, this is done with only markers, so I feel like it looks kind of unfinished since I'm used to doing colored pencils on top of the marker, but this is how it looks with just a marker. Okay, and remember how I had done sketches of like a Chavo del Ocho characters? Let me look at them. Like right here, I redid them and just kind of did a portraits of them and colored them. So this is more colored versions of them. And over here, I think I followed another YouTube tutorial from Natalia. So that's where those drawings are from. Over here are more characters from the TV show. So I remember I really liked this one, and I liked this one, like the text, and I wanted to incorporate that more into my drawings, and also really liked the color scheme, so that's really cool. But those are actually the characters' colors, like a blue t-shirt, but I really like the purple with the blue. And then this one, I hated it, and I tried covering the face up with stars because I just didn't like it at all. But you know what? I still posted it because I wanted to post every day. This is another character from the show that I turned into like a girl and into a different style, not my favorite. And then I kind of like the idea of turning characters or celebrities into like drawing, like make like a boy band into a girl band. So this was artist from a boy band that I tried to turn into a girl. It's Sabdiel, and I named her like Sabdiela. And then this, I was trying to experiment using washi tapes. This is also from a boy band. I wanted to make her into a girl, and I think she looks kind of cute as a girl, Joelle. And I put her name as Joelia. Over here, I was just experimenting using washi tapes in my sketches. So here, I colored the face, and then I used washi tape for the hair and for the lips. Over here, it's just a pencil sketch with marker for the hair, and then washi tape for the eyeliner and the lips. And I think the eyeliner and lips looks really cool with washi tape. Over here is more of the boy band, but as girls, and I thought that was really cool. If you know the band, maybe you can recognize who they are. Like, I don't know, hopefully you can guess who they are. Yeah, and then this is another drawing that I wanted to do using tape. So here I used painter tapes for the pants, and then some like really cool rainbow tape, I don't know if you can see, for like the glasses, shirt, this and the socks. But obviously there's issues with proportions too, like the feet are tiny. This is another one using washi tape. I experimented with the background using washi tape and on the phone and on the Apple Watch. And then lastly but not least, I think this is the last washi tape on my sketchbook, and this is just basically the whole person covered in washi tape, and I think it looks kind of cool, you know? And then over here, like I said, all of these sketches or drawings are from July last year whenever I was posting every day, and I wanted to come up with themes just so that I could have something to look forward to. So then after I was done with the washi tape thing, I decided to try to do people as different social media platforms. So this was kind of the girl that I did for Twitter, which, you know, like I said, it sucks looking back at drawings because you see a lot of things that you wish you could have done better, like her head or her bun is really big, but it's okay. So this was my drawing for Twitter. And then this was, I was trying to do all of the guys in the boy band, turn them into girls, but I never finished it and I, you know, never went along with it. So over here are just some practices with some colored pencils and stuff like that. Over here, this is Facebook Mom. So this is my drawing for the Facebook social media. And then over here, this is my drawing for the Snapchat with the, you know, famous dog filter. And then my drawing for TikTok, and I actually have a video here of me doing this. I think I called it the LED TikTok lights challenge or something like that. And at the time I didn't know this was Noah. I just looked up on Pinterest random TikTokers and I drew him, and then it turns out this is Noah, a big TikToker, right? Over here, this is my girl from Pinterest. I wanted to make her look really cute. And then Instagram, I wanted to make like an Insta baddie. So this is the drawing for my Instagram. Over here, I actually participated in some virtual audiences during quarantine, you know, for some award shows on TV, so that was really cool. And I decided to draw from one of my experiences. This was supposed to be me, but the faces, don't look at them, they're bad because they're kind of supposed to be blurred out. And then this is the drawing of this girl from the award shows that I liked, her dress. However, like I said, I feel like there's definitely issues with proportions, like her head is definitely too big, but I remember having so much fun with this. And this is also done with only using markers, so this has no colored pencils on it, so it's like a lot of marker. As we turn the page, you can see there's like a lot of stuff that bled through. And I will say, to avoid getting marker on the other pages, I have like a bunch of papers right here, as you can see, that I always, like whenever I'm drawing with markers, I put it behind the drawing and then draw, so that way it doesn't bleed into, you know, this page. Although sometimes I have forgotten to do that and I get stains on the other pages, which suck, but whatever. So this is the boy band again, CNCO. I drew them from, I think, the MTV Video Music Award 2020. So this is just that. Over here are more guys from the band. This is from one of their music videos, and then this is another. I drew this using, or I guess I colored this using watercolor colored pencil, which I had never used before. So that was definitely an interesting experience because I hadn't done that before. But there's that. I don't hate it, but okay. I actually kind of like this, and I don't hate that, you know? And then this, I don't like. Well, I mean, I don't hate it, but it doesn't make any sense. I think I just saw Alicia Marie and I was like, I guess I want to draw her. And I was playing Among Us, so I decided to draw Among Us. But you know, it doesn't make sense, so it's just there. It's Among Us. Alicia dressed as an Among Us character, I guess. And these are some practice drawings. Another little cute drawing with the background. I decided to do like a little swirl, as you can see. And over here, like I said, I had a drawing previously that I really liked using the blue and the purple and text. So I incorporated this into this drawing, and this is Bad Bunny. And I actually really like it. I think the colors look really nice together. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I like the background and the colors that are in the drawing. So over here, I think this is one of my only sketches in the sketchbook that I did with acrylic paint because I haven't painted in forever. So I decided I wanted to whip out the paints and, you know, try to use them. So I remember I did this really fast because I wanted to just try painting. But it's kind of annoying to paint on a sketchbook, and yeah, I wasn't into it, but I'll maybe try to paint later on. So over here, this is another drawing. And I feel like without realizing, I ended up putting her in like a Chavo del Ocho outfit. I didn't realize that until after I was done. I was like, dang. This is a drawing that I was working on, and I really liked because I was really liking how the skin was coming out and the hair, but I decided to just stop because the sketch underneath, graphite drawing underneath, was very unproportional. Faces is very long and her eyes aren't lined up, so I stopped. But I really like the coloring in this, just not the sketch underneath. Here are some more drawings. I decided to draw this because I like the dress, and you can see I have like a lot of this style of drawings, and I just made kind of like a cool background. It kind of looks like a zebra background, but that wasn't what I was trying to do. It just happened. And then another cute little outfit. Over here I have more drawings. And here you can tell the colors are lighter because I only use color. My camera cut off. But yeah, basically what I was saying was that I was kind of proud of the face that I did in this one for me not using a reference. But this is this drawing. This was kind of, I was gonna say the decade and I kind of forgot, but you know the decade with the whole checkerboard floor style. So this drawing was inspired by that. I'm gonna try to go quickly now because my camera keeps on turning off and the battery keeps dying. But this is some other sketches. This I was trying to do digitally, and then it just didn't look good, so I just stopped. And this is kind of like a summer drawing that I did. It's on my Instagram. This is another drawing that I kind of put her in a rave outfit, and I think it looks really cool. And this is kind of like disco ball themed. This is a drawing which you cannot see because of the bleed of the marker from the other page, but I didn't like it, so I'm glad it got covered up. And this I'm still working on. I need to add like colored pencil or something like that. These next few sketches are actually the last ones, and they're not done, but it's just a sketchbook, so it doesn't have to be done. You know, it's not like finished pieces. But you're getting a sneak peek into what's gonna be posted on my Instagram because I haven't posted these yet. So this is another little drawing that I'm working on. This only has marker, and then I recently just got a white pen, which I was really excited. I always wanted one, so that's kind of what I used to do those little details right there, and I also used it to do these details. So I got this white pen. I think it's the Uniball stick note pen, and I was really excited, and I think it draws like really good, so I like it. Like, it doesn't draw good, well, it draws good, but what I'm trying to say is that it's really pigmented, I guess you could say. So then over here, I already showed you this drawing. We have some other cute little drawings. I don't know what decade this is inspired, but it reminds me of some decade. I'm not good with that, but you can let me know what decade this is. But I feel like this style is really trendy right now, so I just got little outfits from pieces that I've seen that are really trendy right now. And yeah, I also added the little circles in the background here. And over here I did like an opal with little like sprinkle things. So yeah, and this is actually the last page of my sketchbook. There's an empty page right here, but like I said, I like leaving empty pages in the front and the end. This is a cheap sketchbook, so it doesn't matter, okay guys? It's not like a fancy sketchbook that I'm wasting a page, but I probably will draw something in here, probably later on today. And as you can see, like how I mentioned that sometimes I forget to put a paper behind when I'm coloring. Over here you can see the little sprinkles. I forgot to put a paper. I actually did put a paper, but it was only like that, and I didn't realize it wasn't going like all the way through, so I got some marker stains right here. And yeah, that's the end of this sketchbook. I had so much fun filling this out. I'm glad that I was able to stay with the sketchbook and actually do some cool drawings that I enjoyed. And yeah, it was really fun overall. I think my drawings definitely did improve from the beginning, like I said, from this page right here, which this was kind of my mood board. It was just kind of to track back on my progress and see how much I improved, and I definitely think I did improve, and I want to keep improving. So I actually just bought another sketchbook so that I can keep drawing this year, and it's the same as this one because I really like this. So this is my new sketchbook. It's brand new. I just got it. There's like nothing on it, but I'm so excited to finally start using it. And maybe I could do some more videos of me working on it and stuff like that. But anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on the YouTube channel, and check out my Instagram in the description down below. I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful rest of the day, and bye guys.